The topic we are going to look about is called photo editing. Post-production work, and it refers to the work done which the photographers have done after one particular photo has been taken, and before the and it is being and this process is carried out before it reaches the public eye, varied of the medium. It's in this phase that photojournalists refine the images to tell the better stories that which they have captured. That involves a series of steps with its own with own significance. The first step is in the particular photo editing is cropping for composition. Cropping can transform an image by altering its composition and focus. It helps eliminate distraction and emphasize the main subject or change the image aspect ratio to fit into the specific publication formats. However, it is essential to crop without misrepresenting the scene or misleading the interview. And the next comes is adjusting white balance for accuracy. White balance is a critical element to ensure the colors of photo and the scene as accurately as possible. This involves various steps like say, coloring in correcting the color cast used by different light sources, which can significantly affect the mood and the realism of photograph. Next is reducing the noise for clarity. Noise or grayness can detract from the sharpness and the clarity of an image. And reducing noise is especially important when the photograph is having a low light condition, where the ISO setting can compromise the image quality. A careful noise reduction can help maintain the detail of the image without creating an overly processed look. The next is sharpening the image for impact. Sharpening is a delicate process that enhances definition of the image. It makes the details and it makes the detail enhance, which is crucial for capturing a viewer's attention. However, over sharpening can lead to unnatural edges and loss of realism. So it has to be done very judiciously. The next point is ethical dimension of photo editing. While photojournalists strive to attain presenting compelling images, they also by strict ethical bound by strict ethical standards, and their work is to inform the public, not to deceive them or manipulate them. And so to maintain the authenticity of the original scene is is a paramount. Maintaining authenticity, preserving a story's integrity, editing should never alter the fundamental of the truth of a scene or of scene versus has happened. This means avoiding manipulations that could change the narrative and mislead the viewer. The moment captured should remain honest and should be unblemished. Considerations in editing. The photojournalists often face difficult decisions in editing room. They must consider the potential impact of the images on public perception, on the subjects themselves. There's a fine line between enhancing an image and changing its message. Working with raw images, the next part. The raw images are digital negatives that provides the great flexibility for post production. They contain all the data from a camera sensor, allowing for a broad scope of adjustments without losing the image quality. And preserving the visual narrative. Editors must work diligently to ensure that any adjustment made to raw image is to support and clarify the visual narrative. Basically the goal is to bring viewer closer to the reality of the scene and not to create a new reality or a new version of it. Uh, and finally, we have to see that when editing is too much, that is a question which each photojournalist and editor must ask themselves. The moment the edits distract the story or mislead the viewer, that means they have gone too far. Basically, it's a subjective call, but one that's guided by standards of industry and ethical norms.